I can do it. Let's go, Twirly! Shockwave! Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon! Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholosaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually. Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is...
Glad you like it.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to
And Kachina?
Kachina, but don't worry.
That's a relief.
Exactly.
All right, thanks for letting me... Jeez, she sounded a little anxious.
Mualani. Not the...
At a glance, it's certain, but through our 500 years ago, the Abyss, that's right. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes. Even so, our tribe's waters were contaminated. It was like each disaster was exactly. We now believe the...
And that's how it became...
Yes. Luckily, now every
You must have had to...
every battle, responsibility, but to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations. It's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward. We have to. Not anyway, let's head. The sea's not going.
Spin to win!
Of course. No one's gonna miss. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenichi!
Yeah, a commission ran.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. So, come on, let's find a spot. Let's go somewhere.
Warriors of we are those who grew up, those who fought. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night King.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the Otis...
What's going on?
This has never happened.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team... Think about it. The Ode rekindled... Since the Archon couldn't find...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic.
Your wild guesses.
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even... Why would the YUB recognize someone like her? Even if she was on the winning team.
How dare you insult a hero? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subject-
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point...
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan...
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really... Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation...
It's true. If she wasn't revived, maybe the YUB interpret Vic.
I mean, that girl did.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No. She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation. No matter how scared she might... We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this...
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll...
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero, however. The failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina, to prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is...
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, but doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. Not a weapon we... If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish.
No,
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question! So much for all that glory.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? I know you said you were investigating the situation, but...
I've already shared everything. So, what?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not... Rest assured, once again, I apologize.
Did she?
I believe she did. Let's...
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. There's been unrest in the Night King. Until we find an
And that means Kachina won't be.
That's correct. Not a...
How long will that take?
It's hard to...
Kachina always dreamed of... She wasn't afraid of death. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and we supported her every step of the... Sit peacefully and wait for her...
That's not fair.
It's all right. Believe me, I want to break... But please, hear what I have to say. So, considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe...
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The found... If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and... But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their...
If we compare the two choices... Sorry, the raw truth can be cruel.
But what would you say, Mualani?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the
You're saying it doesn't matter.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks...
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, there will be people who suffer. Once doubt has crept in, the people will know their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We need to then we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. I understand your...
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated.
I owe you an apology, Archon.
We could always hold...
I've considered that. Without the chance to fight with fewer participants...
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect. Your sense of self will be devoured. Until eventually, imagine pouring a cup of... I won't sugarcoat it.
Just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as...
Kachina's waiting for...
I failed to protect her during...
Traveler?
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Night Wind. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, then comes the hard part.
But isn't the Night King...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way, however. No...
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is not...
So,
Seat Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once... It was originally you.
That was the artifact I delivered.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are... Besides... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
why?
Why? Is that not what...
Yeah, things were pretty
That's more like it. Perhaps even... Ideally, this would be the...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. if things were different. The two of us, but
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production.
you're right. The gradual as things stand. The Abyss has brought catastrophe.
We can't.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all,
Another simple choice.
I have never subscribed. Let's go.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike, so until